Good afternoon. I would like to welcome you to our today's info event for the master's program in Comparative Biomedicine. And my name is Sabine Lagger, and I'm the head of the study program. And on behalf of the University of Vienna, I would like to welcome you all and hope we have a couple of interesting questions and an interesting session for you to follow today. Okay, so I would like to give you a bit of an overview of our program. And so what am I going to speak about today? So first, I would like to give you a bit of the history of our university and its locations in Vienna, Lower Austria, and Tyrolia. I would like to tell you a little bit about the research at our university and, of course, also our teaching. And then I would like to focus more onto our master's program. So what can you expect from the program if you become a student at our university? And why should you study comparative biomedicine? And after I have finished my part, then you will meet Christine Schwab-Schusser. She's from the Vice-Rectorate for teaching, and she will explain to you the general admissions procedure. And then we can also have some questions via live chat. And we have also invited one of our students, Nina Danzinger, who is here to answer your questions if you should have any. Okay, so very briefly to the history of our university. We are the only veterinary school in Austria, and the VetMedUni was founded in 1765 by the Empress Maria Theresia, and we are the third oldest veterinary school in the world and the oldest veterinary school in the German-speaking world. So we have a pretty long history. So the location of our university was primarily in the 3rd district of Vienna, so in the middle of the city center, if you want. And only in 1996, we moved to our current location in Wien-Floridsdorf, where we are now set in a very beautiful campus in the green. So you can see here, this is actually where the VetMedUni is located in the 21st district. So it's very green, but we are not yet isolated. There is many parks and also the Danube, as you can see on this picture, very close nearby. So this gives you very good accessibility with public transport and also a very nice connection to the bike path city network of Vienna. And also there is student housing very close, so which gives students the opportunity to also live close to the university. So as you will probably know, Vienna is one of the most livable cities in the world. As it's a very stable country, Austria, we have a very good healthcare system, a good educational system. There is lots of culture that you can enjoy in Vienna. And you can also very quickly be out into the environment and enjoy the beautiful outskirts of Vienna and Austria. So these are the locations of the VetMed University in Vienna. So our main campus is, as said, in Vienna, in Floridsdorf, but we also have a second institute for wildlife ecology set in the 16th district of Vienna. And then there are some more locations, mainly in Lower Austria, and one is even in Tyrolia. So the motto of the VetMedUni is confident, committed, and innovative. And we're actually setting our activities on 5 important pillars. Of course, the animal is in our focus of attention, but also humans and their well-being, of course. We are also very much interested in the health of animals as well as humans. We're also interested in food science and food safety, if you want, and of course the general environment. And our main activities are teaching, research, and of course also medical care for our patients. So you can see where the master's program in comparative medicine is probably what it's going to be overlapping with. And this is mainly the health of animals, humans, and health for both of those. So we are working along 5 research profile areas. The first of them is physiological processes that we are interested in. Then, of course, infection and prevention. And we have also a very strong focus on farm animals. The third research profile area is animal models and veterinary biotechnology. So this is probably also where you in the master's program in comparative biomedicine will connect mostly to. We also have a research area in food safety and risk analysis, and then also animal behavior and human-animal interactions. And we follow along a One Health approach. So this basically means that we are researching for the health of animals, humans in the context of the environment. Our university employs about 800 academic staff, and at the end of 2023, within 1 year, we could publish around 900 scientific publications. So you can see that we are very research-based and very active in research. So what are now our main research focuses? Here you find an entire list. And I would like to give you the connection point to our master's program in comparative biomedicine. So one of them is definitely infection medicine, where we research emerging diseases, in particular also zoonosis, and also immunoprophylaxis. Then we are very much interested in genomics and translational medicine. And here in particular, we are researching the genome and the epigenome. We're focusing on signaling pathways in cancer, as well as in infection and inflammation. And as we are a veterinary university, we are, of course, always very concerned with veterinary ethics and animal welfare. And this is, of course, also a strong connection point to our master's program. So the VetMedUni does a lot of teaching, and we have several study programs. Of course, we do teach in veterinary medicine, and we have a diploma program for that. Then we do have a bachelor program where we also educate in biomedicine and biotechnology. And then we have several master programs, and amongst those is the one I'm talking about today, the Master in Comparative Biomedicine. We also have a doctoral program for veterinary medical doctors, and we also have PhD programs mainly designed for molecular biologists. Here on the right, you can see a graph showing you the students by origin. We have, of course, a lot of students from Austria, but we also have a large part of EU citizens as well as third countries. And as you can also see by the numbers, we have a lot of women studying here. And also this is, of course, something that we very much support. Okay, so now I would like to give you a bit of an overview of our master's program. So what's the idea of our program? And our basic strong focus is to try to connect teaching and research. So we like to focus on current molecular biology research and problems. We like to show our students a very interdisciplinary research, and we, of course, also interested in further developing personalized medicine approaches. We use state-of-the-art technologies, and of course, everything has the ultimate goal of developing new therapies. And this is something that our master students should also learn from the very beginning, we all as teachers think that this is a very important point for your future education. So what can you expect to become after you have completed our program? So our alumni can go into research, of course, and we often find them again in pharmaceutical and biomedical industry. They can also work in product development and research in biomedicine. Of course, they can also go to higher programs, higher educational programs at universities or other post-secondary institutions, or also, of course, non-university research institutions, public and private research facilities, and of course also health facilities. So now I would like to give you the cornerstones of our program. So the entire program comprises 120 ECTS, and the entire program is in English. So English is, as we have also, of course, international students, this is the prime language that your teachers will talk to you, and also the students will communicate amongst each other. Our program is designed to be completed in 4 semesters, and you will finish basically as a Master of Science. This will be your academic degree. We usually allocate around 15 places. So as you can see, we are a very small and fine study program in comparative biomedicine. So what would be your requirements to study this program? So we strongly recommend that you hold a bachelor's degree in natural sciences, so that you already have a background in ideally molecular biology, as in the first 2 semesters, the courses advance rather fast. And so in order to be able to really follow our course program, we do strongly recommend to have a bachelor degree in natural sciences. Okay, so what is now the focus of our program? So in the second semester, you will start to split up in 2 basic modules. And the first one is a tumor signaling pathways module. And the second one will very much focus on infection biomedicine, as we do think that those 2 topics very nicely connect. And these are also in the expertise of our universities and its researchers. So in the first year, you will learn the basics again, as a repetition from your bachelor's studies, of course, in molecular biology and biomedicine. You will also come into contact with the first biomodels. You will get a refresher in virology, bacteriology and parasitology, immunology and pathology. And we are very proud that we have a very strong focus on bioinformatics, as we think this is really important to give you students also really good chances on the job markets in the future, as bioinformatics is becoming more and more important, and the skills to hold in bioinformatics and statistics are more and more important now in our job description. In the second year, you will continue to learn about biomedicine and molecular biology, but here you will have quite a lot of trainings, a technology training, and then, of course, more bioinformatics. You will also learn about biomedical economy and scientific writing in English. And you will then have another 8 weeks practical training. And then your master thesis should span around 1 semester. So what are the unique features of our program? So I think you will learn a lot about in vitro and in vivo biomodels. As said, we are very proud of being able to offer big data analysis. We would like to also connect our students to industry, and we would also like to give you a strong hold on scientific writing, the use of the English language also very professionally, for you to be able to write scientific papers and maybe grant applications in the future. And we are also connected to the Erasmus Student Mobility program, where we have collaborations with, for example, the University of Bologna, where we're trying to exchange our students with Italy and between Italy and Austria. Okay, so one question that is always coming up, of course, what about exams? So every lecture usually has their own exams at the end of the lecture, but at the end of the first semester, we have one slightly larger written overall exam. Also at the end of the second semester, you will have 2 written overall exams where you will have one strong focus on cancer biology and the second strong focus on immune biology, plus, of course, the additional lecture exams. In the third semester, we try to make your schedule a bit lighter so that you can already start doing all your technology trainings. And here you will only basically experience scientific writing and biomedical economy. And in the fourth semester, your time should be really dedicated without any other lectures, that you can really focus on your master's thesis, and then you will have one oral master's defense at the end. Okay, so what can you now expect from our program? So you will find that we are a full-time program, as we try to make you complete the study in about 4 semesters. We have, of course, a very densely packed time schedule. So the program is definitely full-time, and the timetable will be fixed for you. So this allows for high planability, of course, and you also can very massively increase your chance of a timely completion of the master's program. So why should you now study comparative biomedicine at the VetMedUni? So if you want to understand diseases and hopefully once work also in basic research and develop new therapies, if you want to understand the medical and molecular biology basics, I think this is a very nice program for you. If you also like to be in a smaller group with around 15 to 20 people who have optimal contact with lecturers, because we do have limited study places, then I think this program is also good for you. If you also enjoy being together with international students and also maybe think about also doing a mobility program such as Erasmus or other fellowships, then I think this is also good for you. And if you want to be at the pulse of research and you get lecturers that are really involved in research activities, then this is, of course, very nice. And one, I think, very nice thing about our study program is that we always organize every year a master symposium for our students, where we invite also researchers and people from industry from the Vienna area to also connect to our students and to give them an opportunity to see what is out there in the world for them after our program. We also have a personal support lecture, which is personal skills. This is actually part of our bachelor's program, but the master students are very welcome to also participate. And you will learn about study didactics, self-management and potential development, communication and conflict management, which of course also can be very important during your career. Also how to develop a team and how to deal with changes in management, career planning and leadership. And there's also a career counseling, which is offered by one of our professors, Dieter Klein. So we also have a very nice support union for our students. Here you can see the student union. And we also, in every year, we have semester speakers who also try to basically help their fellow students if there are any problems. And they also regularly connected to me and to other professors so that we can find out if there's any problems that you might be experiencing. And we try to solve issues together with the students. Okay, so one more time, the Master Symposium, and we also are very proud to have an alumni meeting where all of our alumni are meeting again. And so this will happen every year in May, which is organized for you by the professors and to basically, as said, give you a new impact into what is going on in the Vienna area in terms of methods and technologies, current research, career examples, and of course also meet your fellow students that have completed the programs. Okay, with this overview, I would like to thank you all for your attention. And then I would like to invite Christine Schwab-Schusser for general questions regarding the admission procedures. And of course, also our student, Nina Danzinger, who is here to answer your questions, should you have any questions.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. As already mentioned, my name is Christine Schwab-Schusser, and I will give you a presentation about the selection procedure for our master's program. Why do we have a selection procedure? The reason is that there are only 15 study places available, and we have to find a procedure to distribute them among our applicants. One important point at the beginning, there is learning material for the aptitude test. It will be published on our website not later than 4 months before the test. So please check our website, beginning of March, middle of March, then you will find all you need to prepare for the test. The selection procedure consists of different steps, and I will lead you through them all. You find all the information that I'm talking about on our website, and if you have questions regarding the selection procedure, please write to us via mail at zulassung@vetmeduni.ac.at. Don't contact us via telephone. We will answer all the questions you send us by mail. Sometimes it takes a little time, and I have to ask for your patience. You can also ask our chatbot. You find it on the website. First step is the online application. The application period starts on the 3rd of March and it ends on the 19th of May. So please observe those dates. During the procedure, you will get an application number, and this number will identify you through the whole process. So when you get in contact with us, please use this number. And you have to choose a password. So please remember it so that you can enter your account at any time. And we need an email address from you, and this address has to be valid through the whole process. So please observe that also, and the telephone number can be helpful. I put the screen that you will see when you enter our system on the bottom of the slide. You have to create an account at first, and from that account on, you have the possibility to launch your application. And we ask for your self-responsible handling of the application. So check independently the status of your application, the status of your payment, if there are documents requested, if there are any notifications. And our system is self-explanatory. Green means everything is okay. Yellow, there's something going on. And red, of course, means you have to do something or something is missing. The second important point is the application fee. Transfer deadlines are from the 3rd of March to the 26th of May. And the 26th of May is the last day of receipt. So it means that your fee must be received by the university by that date. So please start the transfer early. And we have to receive 60 euros. That's the application fee for this master's program. And since some banks deduct charges, please make sure contact your bank if there is such a charge deducted from your fee. Banks from Switzerland do that and banks from outside the European Union. The bank account details you will find on the University Directive and in the online application. Please use your application number as payment reference. And only if you receive the fee in time and in the full amount and with your application number as reference, your application is valid. You can check your payment status in your online application. Now to the aptitude test. The test will take place in the week from the 14th to the 18th of July, and the test dates are individual. They can't be postponed. For the test, you have to come to the campus, no online test possible, and please take the personal invitation with your QR code with you and an official photo identification. Nothing else. No mobiles are allowed, no smartwatches, no paper, no pencil. You can take, of course, a water with you and an energy bar or something like that. Learning material I already mentioned. The test is a written test, it's in English, and you have 17 minutes time. If you want to know more about the test, please read the University Directive. The test consists of 60 subject-specific questions, and 1.5 points is awarded for each correctly answered question. And the question cannot be completed with minus points. The points you and your competitors receive for the test form a ranking, and this ranking ends in a list. And this list will be published on the website. And it looks like that. You see it on the slide. You find yourself with your application number. In the first column, there's the points you received. The second column shows the rank. And the third column shows if you have received a study place or not. Waiting list means that sometimes study places are not taken up by the applicants. And then the next on the list has the chance to receive a study place. Admission requirements for this master's program. Completion of a related bachelor's degree program at a university or a Fachhochschule with a workload of at least 180 ACTS credit points. If you have questions regarding that, please write to us. And for admission, we need proof of your pre-study, which means proof of the completed studies, a diploma or a bachelor's degree, and proof of the examinations taken in the completed course of your study, transcript of records. And important for prospective students who are not citizens of the European Union or the EEA or Switzerland, if your documents are not issued in English or German, we need a translation by a court-sworn translator. And please observe the required legalization requirements. You find information on that on our website. Please use the information there. It's important. And the website of Austria's Agency for Education and Internationalization is very helpful. I recommend that to you. Yeah. If a study place is offered you will receive written notification by email. And this email contains all the information you have to know. And then you have to book an appointment and you have 10 days to do that. Admission starts on the 20th of August. And when you come to Vienna to admission, you have to, because no online admission is possible, then your documents will be verified. And you have to pay the tuition fee and the Students' Union's membership fee. You find information on that on our website too. The Student Union's membership fee includes an insurance, which is very helpful. Some important information at the end. VetMedUni does not offer scholarships, so there's a page where you can find out about scholarships in Austria. And no on-campus accommodation is possible, but there are students housing near the campus, so please inform yourself. And there's information regarding living costs and studying in Austria on the website of Study in Austria. And at the end, if you received a study place and if you have been in Vienna for admission, you receive a student identity card, and then we welcome you at the University of Veterinary Medicine in Vienna. And information at the end, additional. This year we have open house. So you can visit the campus on the 26th of April. You can find out about our study program. You can go around on the campus. And there's an interesting program for the whole family. So bring your friends, bring your family. And we would be very happy to welcome you on open house this year. Thank you for your attention. Nina, are there any questions in the chat?
No, they're not so far. But I mean, we can just discuss about my studies here.
Yeah. Tell us, why did you study this master's program at the VetMedUni?
I chose this master because I want to go into cancer research. I find it very interesting, especially if we combine immunology with oncology. And I think this master gives me a great opportunity for my later career.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And where did you come from? So what was your basic bachelor program, bachelor degree?
Yeah, I did my bachelor's at the University of Vienna, which is an FH. Mm-hmm. And I studied biomedical science.
Okay. So you had to do the aptitude test.
Of course.
And yeah, what do you think about the test?
I think the test was very manageable. The questions were very general, mostly.
Okay.
A little bit statistics, which I was afraid of, but I think I did good. I mean, I got in.
Okay. Yeah, of course. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything about the program which is exceptional, which you want to tell our viewers about?
Exceptional. Well, I think because we're such a small group, we're just 16 people right now. Mm-hmm. It is very familiar. You really get to know each other. We support each other. We share our notes. We study together. And also because we're such a small group, most of our teachers also know our names, which is very nice. You don't have that in a big university group.
No.
Yeah.
And maybe one question left. Is it possible to work
because it is a full-time course.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is not that possible to work part-time or full-time, but like 10 hours a week is very manageable. I work Saturdays.
Okay.
And so far I didn't have any troubles. I didn't have any problems with it. So I think.
Okay. So still no questions?
Still no questions, no.
Of course. Then we will end this information session. And if you have any questions, read our website and contact us via mail. And yeah, thank you for your attention.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.